The notion that ancestors are not with us in the same way that they used to be. As a young man, my father died when I was 19, so I didn't have the full apprenticeship with him to learn how to deal with the world. And I have a very strong memory of being maybe, well, awaiting the birth of my first child and redecorating a bit, decorating a bedroom and making a bit of a hash of it because I knew nothing. And my father's voice was very clear in my mind. That's no way to do a job, which is something he said to me quite a lot. But those things do stay with you. They're not. They may no longer be physically present, but they've reinforced all this knowledge and behavioural patterns and approaches to things in a way that he presumably learnt from his father and he from his. They come down from time immemorial. It's very, very interesting, very, very powerful.
I think that the point that Tom made about the sort of Neolithic monuments, and if you look at the major Neolithic monuments, obviously Stonehenge, but also sort of Maze Howe on Orkney or Newgrange in Ireland, or even closer to you, Tom, I think you've got Stony Littleton Longbarrow in Somerset. These all have winter solstice alignments, whether it be the sunset or the sunrise or the sunset, but normally the sunset. And that the idea that, the sun has dropped to its lowest point in the sky and then suddenly comes back again, I think that that is just so fundamentally important, as a point in time. And the fact that Bede describes the relationship of the months of Yuli to the winter solstice, but he doesn't explain the role of it doesn't really mention, in fact, the summer solstice and the twin months of Litha. They're not actually mentioned in that, discussed in that way. It's all to do with the fact that the weather's calm and it's a good time for sailing. So, I think the winter solstice was so important. So having a mother's night there, whether it be a triple goddesses, but just before that evening, the eve of the new year, I think there's got to be a significant solar relationship there. So I'm happy to fly a bit further with with Steve.